You just kind of wrapped up, I guess, your first budget season. Kind of what do you think about the budget, and kind of were you able to get anything for your community in this year's budget?
Yeah. So I was excited about that, right? I mean, here's my first year. When I'm so used to, like asking for a couple 100,000
Right.
or not in the millions, right? I mean, it's I during going back to the pandemic, I realized the folks that were around helping out a lot. I was kind of measuring everyone, who was doing good, who was doing well. And I put in for some funding for Oasis Community Center, right? Because I really saw that they stepped up, without no hesitation, and they had no funding from government. They had no funding from the county, no funding from the city.
Right.
There were just a lot of folks that were contributing, and they made it work, right? But I sat down with staff, after, and I said, hey, what else would you guys want to do here? And they basically said, listen, we have no refrigeration here. We want to make sure that we can add more refrigeration. We want to make sure that we have some vans for our kids so when they get out of school, we can pick them up and bring them back to the center. And I'm a firm believer of that, because if you can get them from school into a center, during that break is when a lot of our kids could deviate and do something different, right?
Exactly.
Or do something wrong, right? Let's be honest, right? So to get them back in the center, create some senior programs, create family programs in there. So I asked them to kind of put a budget together, and we staff that I'm very thankful assist them also to kind of think, not just for today, think about it like 5 years down the line. So during the budget, we got $5 million for them. Which is huge for us, right? I mean, as a first time freshman on campus to get $5 million for a community center, I actually kind of leaked it a little early. I said, hey, listen, if they sign it today, then it goes to the governor, but I think you're going to get it. And all I heard on the phone were literally weeps. They were crying. They were crying on the phone, right? Because they've had so many people come through and take tours, and no one's ever stepped up to help them. But I got to thank my staff, because they're the ones that really put this together. But it's not us, it's them. Right. They're the ones that really have stepped up during the pandemic, even prior to that, to help our community. And it's in a pocket in North Stockton that if you drive around there's no community center, there's nothing around there. And I've been trying to figure out how can we help them. I'm the one that was actually got the chairman of the board of the County Board of Supervisors to take a tour to really consider adopting them. Even though they're in the city, I explained to them, I said, listen, you get a lot of folks that are from all kinds of different zip codes that come here. So fast forward, we got the $5 million, and we're going to wait and sit with staff and then assist them all the way through. We're just excited because we know that it's going to go into the community and it's going to go to nothing but good.